folks, welcome back to Cray Outdoors. Today we are back in O-Town and we're going to see what we can catch. For now we're going to throw around some lure fish for a while, see what bites, targeting predator species obviously, and later on as it starts getting dark we'll probably throw out some bait lines and just kind of fish for anything and everything. So should be a fun little evening here. It's like, I don't know, 6:30 now, so we don't got a ton of time, but you know, we got enough time to wet some lines and see what happens. And this could be fun because obviously today we're in the Olean area. Tomorrow we might be in J-Town. That's right. Tomorrow evening we might be in Jamestown, which is where I grew up. So I think it'd be fun to do like an Olean versus Jamestown episode. Question is, how are we gonna get it? Do I want to go down there? It's a nice bass. I guess we're gonna have to go down there. All right, folks, let's risk our life. Whoa. Getting back up is the other problem. I don't think we need the net, but we'll take the net down just in case we're going to take some more casts down here, so in case we hook a big pike. It's a nice Olean smallmouth. Alrighty, well, that's not a terrible start. We got a smallmouth anyway. Nice little current break here. This is actually one of those rare spots that's gotten better over the years. This is right next to my house, walking distance from my house actually, and fortunately this spot's gotten better over the last couple years. When we first moved here 4 years ago, my family, the spot didn't look as good as it does now, so cool. I'm glad to finally get a decent fish out of here. Well, that one smallmouth was all that this place was going to produce, I guess. Now the next question is getting back up here. Actually looks easier to maybe go this way. What is this? Is that poison sumac, or are you just a regular baby sumac? I think the easiest way is just going to be to run and charge here. Made it. Whew. As you can see, I got myself into a little bit of a predicament. It's an expensive lure. Not about to lose it. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm about to rip this whole freaking tree out of the ground. Alright, I think I got it now. This is just awful. Ah, gosh, dang it. This is, not to mention, extremely dangerous. This is ice cold water. I'm balancing on top of this tree. I don't know how to swim, but I don't know if there's an undercurrent down here. That was a pike. This feels way bigger than a smallmouth. It hit upstream there. Now I'm going to be fighting the current on him. Where is it? You a pike or a lunch? Maybe it is a smallmouth. Is it a sucker? No way a sucker hit the crankbait. It's a sucker, alright. I could tell just by the hit it wasn't a smallmouth. That is odd. Very odd. Maybe he didn't hit it. Maybe I just snagged him. It's an interesting looking sucker too. I don't know what kind of sucker that is. Is that a redhorse? He's got a very tall fin. Might be one of them quillback things. A quillback carp sucker. I don't think they have a sucker mouth though. They have more of a mouth like a bass. I don't know. Interesting catch. Kind of want to get a picture, but he's ready to go, so I think we're going to let him swim off. I saw that tail way back there. Just the flash of that tail looked just like a pike tail. That was weird. Very weird. Well, it's now dark. I guess it's time to call it quits. I was hoping the walleye or something would turn on once it got dark here. I'm sort of disappointed we didn't catch anything bait fishing, especially after I caught that sucker on the swim bait. I thought for sure we'd at least be catching suckers. We'll see you in tomorrow's video, see how Jamestown competes. As promised, today we are in Jamestown, so we've got to beat a sucker and a smallmouth, which shouldn't be hard to do. My buddy Benji's here. He says he's been catching rock bass and one decent largemouth so far. He just cast it. I wish I'd have... Dude, did you land it on the thing's head? What is it? Hey, yeah, I'll get the net on that. I'll get the net on that. Yeah, that was the stupidest... Oh, good thing I got the net.
Wow, I tried everything.
Good thing you didn't try and freaking boat flip them or wall flip them, I guess. I wish I was filming that. Like, that hit the water. Yeah, like, he literally, like, he landed it in its mouth. That was the most instant bite I've ever seen in my life. On the bucktail jig, I'm going to try and boat flip them. Success! He hit a bucktail, so we're halfway there. All we need to do is, this one's actually a little bit smaller than the one I caught in Olean. So we need to catch something else somewhat significant. And then Jamestown will beat Olean. Just a couple bass. Yep. Got some fans. See ya, buddy. What do we got? Rock bass, probably? Is it a white perch? I think it's a white perch. Not a bad sized white perch. They aren't actually bad eating fish, but I guess we'll throw him away. Alright, he took my worm. So we're going to let him go. See you, buddy. Bye. It's up to you. I'd try whipping it. I think you can get that out. There you go. Don't hit someone's vehicle.
Yeah, there goes that blue.
That was awesome. I'm glad I was filming that. That came very close to hitting that person's car. It's always Benji that gets us in these situations. Alrighty, well, me and Benji are not done fishing today, but we're done fishing in the City of Jamestown, so this is going to conclude our Jamestown versus Olean video. I'd say it's almost a tie. Technically, Olean won. Granted, we hit Olean right at prime time. However, we only spent about an hour and a half there, and we put a solid 2.5 hours here at Jamestown today. So the time difference, I'd say it about equals itself out. So Olean won this round. Olean was the better place. We had one big smallmouth and a big sucker. Here we had a average size smallmouth and a decent sized white perch, but nowhere near as big or exciting as the sucker. Granted, the sucker was snagged, so I don't know. It was almost a tie, but I'm going to give it to Olean this time. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe. We'll be back out fishing today on Chautauqua Lake, so stay tuned for that video.